Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. You know that song, Fat Bottom Girls? You Make My Rockin' World Go Round? I was talking about this the other day. We had a subject, what was it? We were talking about skinny models versus plus-size models and all that. And I was telling you guys that one of the guys wrote to me and said something like, Kevin, would you look at a Sports Illustrated with a plus-size model or a skinny model? And, you know, who's been on the cover and all these different things? And I was like, look, let me tell you something. And I said this and I'll say it again. I believe most men in the world would be more attracted to a girl who's anywhere from a size 4 to a size 24 than size zeros and double zeros. Now, that's just my little sphere of influence. Most of the guys I know, don't misunderstand me, there are beautiful women who are size zeros and double zeros and size 2s and stuff like that. I'm not knocking any of them. But I'm saying the average guy understands that girls have meat on their bones. They're not runway models looking like little 10-year-old boys. And so when I see a voluptuous, heavier girl, you know, I mean, I say heavy, I'm not talking about, you know, morbidly obese, but I'm talking about she can carry some meat on her bones, particularly if she can carry it from, say, a size 4 to a size 16 or 18. I think that's an attractive girl because you that's like a different woman. You know, you start out size 4, she goes up to an 8, she loses a little weight to a 6, has a baby, goes up to a 10 or a 12, backs down to a 6, you know, maybe gets a little bit, you know, working and not being able to work out as much, goes up to a 12 or a 14, maybe an 18, loses the weight. She's yo-yoing back and forth. You're like, hello, I'm home, who's here? I think those girls are gorgeous. Do you know who Ashley Graham is? You guys know her? You don't know her? Ashley Graham is a plus-size Sports Illustrated swimsuit model. Now, I didn't know her, didn't know her name, but I saw her picture and I was like, hot diggity, that girl is pretty. And I'm guessing here, I'm going to 12, 14, you know, size 12, 14, something like that. I'm not good at that stuff. But she ain't no size 0, I tell you that. She's got some meat on her bones, and she is downright sexy. She announced her belief, however, that white privilege is the cause of her success in the fashion industry. And I'll be blunt. She's all tanned up. She looked Greek. You know, she looked, I don't know, you could have gone with Hispanic, Greek, Italian, but she says white privilege is the reason that she's where she is. I think it's because she's smoking hot, personally. She says, I'm not on this pedestal. I know I'm on this pedestal because of white privilege. So she did an interview with New York Magazine. To not see black or Latino women as famous in my industry is crazy, she also declared. I have to talk about it. I want to give those women kudos because they are the ones who paved the way for me. Really? I don't know how that happened, but she's 29 years old. She says she's aware that she is the only large yet voluptuous woman who has achieved runway and swimsuit stardom. Now, I don't know what her deal is, and I don't know what she's, you know, what her fascination. Look, how you achieve stardom is your thing. Don't think for 1 second that there's not some hot Latina, some hot black chick who can displace you. It isn't because Ashley Graham is white. It's because she was hot. She works at it. She was the right place at the right time. I mean, there are a lot of factors that come into success, but it isn't like some modeling agency went, go find me a voluptuous white girl, and we will make her a star, and we will slap the faces of the Latina and the black chicks. What about the Asians? I mean, we never include them in anything. What is her deal? I hate when people try, and I just want to help the black models and the Latino models. How about you just enjoy being a plus size model and you help them plus size girls? She says she believes it's wrong that black and Hispanic women with similar body types aren't enjoying the same modeling success. Well, let me help her out. They don't have her face. This girl is pretty. There are many. Look, there are girls that can only do face modeling. There are some who can only do runway. Runway is not for the super curvy girls. It tends to be for the kind of elegant, tall, elegant women. I'm just saying it. That's the tendency. Print models tend to be more curvy. So I'm just kind of giving you an idea. Look, and you got to have it all. It isn't, I'll put it this way. When somebody's looking for a foot model, they don't go, I wonder if it's a black foot, or they just don't want you to have jacked up feet. If you're going to do a Crest commercial, you can have jacked up teeth. The idea that I don't understand why black girls and Latina girls aren't getting the chances that I'm getting. Shut up. Enjoy your success. Go represent the big girls. And shut up the dude that wrote me the letter saying, Kevin, if I'm going to pick up a Sports Illustrated, I don't want to see a big girl and a plus size model on the cover. I do. And there's fellas out there, if you're with your wives or your girlfriends, I know you ain't really shaking your head up going, yeah, but we know. Don't think I don't know. I know you. I know you because I went to school with you. I played sports with you. I've hung out with you in various places, and I know what men are looking for. Look, I've dated a girl who's a size 0. And I've dated girls who are as big as a size 20 or so. And they were attractive for a variety of reasons. And it varied. But what I'm getting at is that the number of women that I've dated who are, like say size 4 and below, is pretty small. The ones who are 4 to 12, very, very large demographic for me. Not that I'm all Wilt Chamberlain or something up in here. You know what I mean? But I've seen my share of good-looking girls. I dated a couple of models. I even went out with a stripper once. Okay, more than once. What can I say? The point is, I think I know beauty. And I've seen women with drop dead gorgeous bodies and you're like, bang, nothing in the face. I've seen women with a beautiful face and you're like, boy, if you can only put a different body. So it's a subjective thing. And for Ashley Graham to think it's white privilege, come on. It defeats the purpose of her career. You got your career, girl, because you're good at what you do. It has nothing to do with your color. Almost wish a black woman would come along and take her job. You know what the next thing? I can't believe that black chick stole my job. I was the only plus size runway model, blah, blah, blah. Runway and swimsuit. Yeah, not fooling me. Ashley Graham goes on to say, I know this isn't about me. Just one girl is not going to change the world. Yeah, well, not when it's something as insignificant as this, but one person can change the world. Certainly can. They can inspire others to be better. And this is not the way to do it, Ashley, even though you are one beautiful lady.